Developing news tonight, we're learning new details about the sex crimes charges against a former Town and Country police officer. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, but he is not in custody right now. First Alert 4's Shoshana Stahl joins us in studio tonight with more on this investigation. Shoshana.
This man, 57-year-old Jordan Fowle, is charged with several counts of child molestation, sodomy, and sexual abuse. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office's deputies are actively looking for Fowle, but like you said, he's not currently in custody.
Former police officer Jordan Fowle is charged with child sex crimes that court documents say spanned over the course of 11 years, with the most recent crime happening last summer. First Alert 4 looked into Fowle's history, finding he'd been an officer with the Town and Country Police Department since 1995. Police Chief Daniel Wilkie tells First Alert 4 in a statement that the department, quote, has no reason at the present time to believe any alleged incidents occurred while Jordan Fowle was on duty or otherwise acting in the official capacity of a Town and Country police officer, end quote. We know Fowle recently retired from the department, but Chief Wilkie wasn't able to tell us the exact date. We also reached out to Fowle's attorney. He released a short statement saying, quote, my client strongly denies these allegations, end quote. A no bond warrant has been issued for Fowle. His attorney asking for a bond reduction, claiming he has no prior criminal history, has deep roots in the immediate area, isn't a flight risk, and no allegations have been made regarding the general community. Court documents say the victims fear retaliation because Fowle was a police officer and has access to guns, as well as access to law enforcement databases, which the victims fear could show their phone numbers and addresses.
A bond reduction hearing in this case is set for January 29th. Melanie?
Thank you, Shoshana.